start with questions.
Coach, let me ask you first of all, you normally have a couple of things that you can stress to the team before the game starts. What did you stress to them this evening?
We had talked about just playing hard, trying to get off to a good start with being on break for 8 days or whatever it may have been since our last ball game. Really wanted to just try to focus on coming out with a lot of energy, excitement, and I thought we did that tonight.
Talk about the defensive pressure you guys applied tonight. I mean,
We did a really good job. I was really pleased, and honestly, I thought we defended extremely well for 38 minutes. The last 2 minutes of the game, we give up 8 straight points. You know, they score 4 straight trips, and it's a little disappointing because we had a goal there. You know, I mean, you never go into a game thinking, let's try to hold somebody under 20. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know, but I just, when it was 17 with 2.5 left, our goal was to try to keep them under 20, and unfortunately we couldn't get that done. But for the most part, I was really pleased with how aggressive we played. We rotated extremely well to the next pass. We played very unselfishly defensively, and that's what we've got to continue to do, especially going into a Big East play now.
Coach, we talk about setting the record, tying the record, 25 points, and that's pretty good.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's something that it's hard to imagine that we could ever hold someone to 25 points. And you know, I think a lot of it with us, it's a good thing and a bad thing. When we score, we're excited and we'll guard somebody. The problem is normally when we go through a 2 or 3 minute drought and don't score, we stop guarding. And I thought tonight we jumped out to a big lead, and then we went a few minutes and didn't convert and score, but we continued to guard. And that's what we have to do if we're going to compete in our league, because you know, we're not going to drop 88, 90 points on teams in the Big East. But we've got to make sure that we're prepared to defend them where, you know, if it's a A&M game where we score 47 or 48, we've still got to make sure we're defending where we're holding them to 44 or 45.
You talked about heading into the Big East, just how you feel going into the league play.
Well, I mean, it's a little, I mean, it's exciting because now, you know, our non-conference slate's over. We're sitting here at 12-2 with 2 losses to 2 top 20 teams by a total of 5 points. You know, it's now it's going to be a true test to see where we are. And DePaul's, you know, they absolutely humiliated us up there last year. So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a challenge for us, and hopefully we're going to be prepared to accept that challenge.
Things you can take out of tonight's game that's going to help against DePaul, things you did well, things you didn't do so well?
Well, I thought we did a nice job of containing the ball, which is what we had talked about that we're going to have to do for DePaul and Rutgers. We cannot give up a lot of transition points. And last year specifically at DePaul, they just annihilated us in transition baskets. They ran past us all day long and shot layups. If we're going to win at DePaul, we've got to do a good job of trying to turn that thing into a half-court game.